Hello, my loves. Dina here from No Fear, Just Flow. So my last video, I asked about who wrote the Bible. Like, I obviously know that God wrote the Bible, or God had people write the Bible in his behalf. And so my question came from somebody asking me if Native Americans were Christians. And my answer is, how would you know? How would you know to be Christian if you never had access to the Bible? And then the first Christians that you meet, or at least come across, are ungodly in the sense that they took the land from them and did outrageous things, horrendous things to them. And so my question is, what do you do when you find people that believe in a greater spirit and believe in a God, but they don't have access to the Bible? So that's my question, is not everyone, even still to this day, has access to the Bible. So how do they know to call themselves Christians if they don't have the word? And so can you say that they are ungodly? And so what does that mean in Christianity? And so that's my question, is yes, God gave the Bible to Moses, and there's the Torah and the Dead Sea Scrolls. And I so appreciate people that are sending me information, because I am like a child when it comes to this. And I am a person that cannot just blindly have faith in something. I have to understand it. I do. And when I say I was raised atheist, that's not the same as agnostic. Agnostic means that you have no belief, or that you believe in a higher power, my apologies, but that you have beliefs. I was raised atheist. I was not allowed to believe in anything. And so maybe that doesn't make sense because I'm a grown woman. So why didn't I find God along the way? But listen, if you were raised Christian, if you were raised in whatever faith it is, Buddhism, that is the belief that you were raised with. And so to undo a belief, it takes time. And then to gather the understanding of another belief as complex as Christianity, that takes time as well. And so I am taking my time with it, and I'm trying to understand it. I don't want to just jump in and say, yes, I'm a Christian and I fully believe, because I don't understand it 100%, but I'm trying. And I'm so appreciative of those people that are helping me understand by giving me information. And there was recently a debate between Billy Carson, which was somebody that I listened to here and there and thought that he really understood what he was talking about. But then watching him debate somebody named Wes Huff, I realized this man really was just making things up. And so that's the part that I'm trying to make sure that I'm not just jumping into something that I don't fully understand. And so as being part Native and wanting to take part in that culture and understanding that their first experience with Christianity, or a lot of it, was not beautiful. It was not light. It was not from God. And so there are a lot of people out there that are claiming to be Christians that are not Christians. There are a lot of people out there that claim to be of God and are not of God. I mean, in my opinion, the devil is real. I have lived a life that's had a lot of darkness in it. And I understand that that's because I didn't embrace God. And so it was very easy for the devil to get in. So even though I don't consider myself dark and I have not done dark things, that doesn't mean that I wasn't easily accessible by the devil, by demonic forces, by darkness. So I hope that makes sense. And so now that I'm walking in the light, now that I'm embracing God, now that I'm learning about Christianity, I find that I have much more discernment in everything I do. There are things that once made me happy that I no longer enjoy doing. And I'm grateful for that. And it's not because I'm fearful of God. It's because I want to be close to God. And so when I do certain things, they don't make me feel close to God. I can't hear his voice. I can't hear his knowing. I can't hear his guidance the same way. And so I'm quieting my mind to get closer to God. I'm reading the Bible to get closer to God. I'm learning about Christianity so that I have a deep understanding of what it is that I'm choosing to believe in. I'm trying different churches to find the one that fits well with me. And I'm talking to people that have all different understandings. And the one thing I'm discovering is a lot of Christians have not, in fact, read the Bible. And that's fine. I'm not judging. I'm just wondering how you can have blind faith in something if you don't fully understand it. So this is me delving deeper into Christianity, delving deeper into my love of God. That I know for sure. Love God, love Jesus. I am so excited. I feel so peaceful and so excited, like a child learning something new. And it may seem silly to be learning at this age, but when I tell you I was raised an atheist, it took a long time to undo that. It did. It took a long time. I still have a lot of family members that are atheists. And so I don't necessarily have relationships with those people, but I understand that it is a dark, deep hole, this atheism, and that you have to dig your way out of it, and that finding your way to God is not as easy as some people think. So if you were raised with God, if you have a healthy, loving relationship with God, if you've had blessings your whole life, then more power to you. Like, I think that's amazing. And I'm grateful that there are those out there that are leading the charge. I did not have that experience. And so I'm creating it for myself now. And so I'm having patience with myself, and I'm not afraid to ask the real questions. So anybody that has more information or helpful videos or scripture, like, I'm really enjoying that. So thank you. Thank you to those that are commenting publicly. Thank you to those that are sending things privately. All of it is appreciated. So I'm loving this journey to joy, finding my way to God. Remember to get out there and have no fear, because if you have faith, you can't have fear, and just flow. Like, subscribe, comment, and remember, it's all going to be okay. We are all children of God, here to bring the light to the planet. Mwah.